All right, welcome back to The American Dream. Joining us on set, he is the #1 realtor per the Wall Street Journal in SoCal, on pace to close 400 transactions this year with a big move recently to eXp Realty.
Yes, sir.
Kyle Whissel. Dude, you're active right now.
We are.
Yeah.
We're having fun right now, my friend.
Hustling.
Yes.
Garret Campbell, financial advisor. Good to have you on the show as well. Today we're going to talk a little bit about real estate and the financial markets. But let's get back to the hustle. That's always fun.
Yes.
Hustling.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, last week I was in Charleston for 3 days, got back, went to Orange County in the morning, Riverside in the afternoon, back down to San Diego. Like, we're everywhere. We're spreading the word.
On this EXP thing, right?
Yeah, so it's a new company. You know, the real estate industry has been waiting for some disruption for a long time.
Major, yeah.
And EXP's been that company that's really come in and disrupted things. I mean, everything they do is in the cloud. There is no office space, no brick and mortar. They're just changing the way that things have been done in this industry. And I think a lot of the old guys that have been in this game for 20, 30 years, a lot of them are fading out, and people want the new innovative company. And, you know, we're kind of the Netflix to Blockbuster.
Yeah, it's fascinating to watch brokers. Now, you have office space, right?
We do.
Keeping it because you want to have the hub? Or
yeah, downsizing though, because the agents don't come in the office nearly as much as they used to. Because, I mean, 90% of the business is done on a cell phone now. You know, we don't need to be in an office with a computer. And because they're not locking up leases and staff and salaries and office equipment all over the country, instead of blowing money on that stuff, they're returning some of that revenue back to the agents that are a part of the company. They're giving agents ownership in the company with stock. So they've just brought some new things to the game that didn't exist.
Disruption and chaos creates opportunity.
That's what it's all about.
And real estate needs it. So you have Uber as the #1 taxi cab company that doesn't own a car. Airbnb is the #1 hotel chain that don't have a hotel chain. If you don't think that the real estate industry is just poised for some major disruption, so EXP is obviously making a major ripple here.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes, but I know that you've been pretty excited about that. Let's switch over. Let's talk about the market. Garret, how's the financial market going for everybody?
It's going really well. You know, for the last 9 years, about everything was doing really well. We weren't having really any adjustments until recently in January and February. We had a little bit of a downturn, but that's a healthy market. That's what we want to see. We're starting to see some selling and some buying so that the market isn't just going straight up. We're actually expecting a little bit bigger of a correction. So we're really glad to see that it was just a little bit, and now there's a good, healthy market.
So the correction that you saw, you feel there's kind of a bottoming to it? Because you said you expect it to go a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'd say this. You bullish or bearish?
I'm still bullish.
Okay.
Yeah, especially, it really depends on what your time frame is for your investments. So if you're still young and wanting to invest for 20, 30 years, keep continuing to be bullish. And I mean, it doesn't matter where it's at right now.
Yeah, there's a difference between us opinionating on the show versus actual tactical advice, right? Your taxes, your credit, where you're putting your money, being diversified.
Exactly.
Whole different ball game, and I hope people would reach out to you for more in-depth advice. Real estate market, where are we at?
Real estate market's still on fire. There's still a huge shortage of inventory. In a healthy market, we've got about 6 months worth of homes for sale. We're still running around 1 or 2 months of homes for sale. So there are way more buyers than there are sellers right now. So it's a good opportunity for somebody to cash in and sell that home and make a little money right now.
Rates have gone up a little, right? Is that, have you noticed anything on your side from that?
Yeah, they've been slowly increasing, and I think, you know, the powers that be understand if they make a massive raise in rates, it's going to negatively affect the market. But they've just slowly 1/8 of a point here, 1/8 of a point there, and it's not really having a huge effect on the demand in the market.
What's your biggest advice to sellers right now, or people that might be selling in, call it 2018?
Biggest thing is make the move up now. So if you're thinking about moving up to that bigger home, the sooner you do it, the better, because we know values are going up right now. And so if you've got the $500,000 house and you're thinking about buying the $1 million house, and we know values are going to go up over the next couple years, you want to be holding that $1 million house, not the $500,000 house. So make the move now, take advantage of the appreciating market, then your equity is going to grow even faster.
What would your advice be to people who have money and they're trying to invest right now?
I would say just continue to work with your advisor and figure out, hey, what's your time frame? And then again, how do you diversify in your taxes? So to really take advantage, not so much, we want to take advantage of the market, but also take advantage of the low tax brackets that we have right now. We just had a new tax reform, lowered everybody's tax brackets, which may want people to tend to lead towards some tax never accounts, like a Roth IRA or some cash value life insurance, things like that, where you pay taxes now so that you never have to pay taxes on any of your growth in the future, whereas beforehand, we're in a little higher of a tax situation where people wanted to defer their taxes, and we don't know where tax brackets are going to be in the future. So I would say take advantage of the low brackets now and take the hit on your taxes now instead of later.
That's one of those things you can control, right? The market going up and down, who's president, can't control, but lowering your taxes, things that you can make conscious decisions of, that's good advice right there. Garret, thanks for coming on the show, giving us some financial advice. Kyle Whissel, hustling out there. Thanks for some real estate advice. Hope that our audience can connect with you guys online. Thanks for doing Facebook Live with us today as well.
Know it, baby.
More of the American Dream coming up next.
Yeah.
The Whissel.